Welcome back, everybody, to the Dad YouTube. It's been a minute. I think I overslept for a couple days. I think I was asleep for 4 days straight. But I'm back, and with a couple things. One, I have a lot of content from games that I've been playing and things that I've been doing. And I think I have enough to do 2 uploads a day. New March, new me. You know the saying, common phrase that everyone says all the time. But I think if I stick to this schedule that I wrote for myself, I can have an upload in the morning and in the evening. And it'll be a mix of all the gameplay footage from my Twitch and then some of this stuff. One of the things I'm going to do right now, which is, off-the-cuff rambling, no script, super little editing, whatever. So yeah, just wanted to give you that update. And on that note, let us move on to the topic at hand. So one of the games that I've been playing a lot, non-stop, off-stream in my own time, is a JRPG known as Etrian Odyssey. It's a dungeon crawler made for the DS, the original DS, 1, 2, and 3, and then 4 and onward were made for the 3DS. It is a dungeon crawler series where you have to manage virtually everything. You draw the map, you make the party, you literally do everything. Like, there is nothing given to you. You just do it all. And it is an extremely, extremely complicated, overwhelming, hard game that I cannot get enough of. There's just something so satisfying about the gameplay loop of booting it up, doing the stuff in the town, because that's how it happens. You basically, when you boot it up, you start at a menu, and then you can choose to go to the dungeon. And then going into the dungeon on the DS screen, drawing the map as you walk forward, placing the doors, placing treasure chests, everything. The combat is just turn-based combat. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. So just hard combat. You have to think. You can't mash A for your turn-based because you'll die. You have to think about the party that you create. All this other crazy stuff. Anyway, so this ridiculous, engrossing game that I honestly don't even think I could recommend to another person. This isn't something where I'd be like, oh man, top 10 RPGs, Etrian Odyssey. Everyone should go play this game. I think that there's a specific niche. Maybe not even niche. Niche is the wrong word. I think that you have to want to play these types of games, which isn't something that guy who says JRPGs can go suck it, would find myself enjoying. I did own the 4th one on 3DS back in 2014, and I loved it. I ended up loving it. I was like, this is crazy, but it was super duper hard. And recently, I've gotten my hands on the earlier ones. And I was like, I always liked Etrian Odyssey. Let's go back to the beginning. So I started the first one, and I have put probably, it's safe to say, 30 hours already. And this is me just booting it up for 30 minutes, playing, doing a little bit, go fighting a monster or boss, whatever, closing it, going back out. Because it's a pretty long, expansive game. And it's tedious, but not boring. So there's always something to do. Your time is always being occupied. You're always fulfilling something. The map, a quest, something, and it's just this time-consuming, hard game with a very, very satisfying gameplay loop. Now, as much as I've been playing the first one, I really want to move on to the second and the third one. A, because it'll help me, it'll break me free. My soul will be free. But also, I think they're all the same. There's a lot about the first one. I'm like, this is exactly like 4. Even the UI and stuff, I'm like, this is just the same as 4. So it being virtually the same game with maybe a little bit more gameplay changes, quality of life improvements as the series goes on. Yeah, I want to keep playing them. But I wanted to let you know that typically, when this game was not in my life, I would play a lot of different games off stream. I have a spreadsheet that you can access through my Twitch with the command, and it'll bring you the Google Docs of all the games I own, on what platform I have, if I've played them on stream, and if they are beaten, completed. Not 100%. I don't give a shit. So there are a handful of games. ActRaiser on the Super Nintendo was a game that I played a lot off stream every night for an hour, hour and a half. I'd boot up my Super Nintendo. I was playing ActRaiser. Awesome. Lost all my data. Little salty about it. But I typically had time to play that game, or it'd be a short, comprehensive experience that I could be like, cool, donezo, let's move on to the next game. This is like, these are the games I want to be playing off list, like off stream rather. Off the list, off stream. And then I have games that I do want to play on stream. But Etrian Odyssey has impaired my ability to play other games. I just can't do it. It's just not possible. And it's so fucked up because when I use my DS, there's other games I want to play. I'm playing Chrono Trigger on the DS, and I want to finish that. It's my favorite game of all time. The DS version is my favorite iteration, and I'm at a really good point in Chrono Trigger where everything is like picking up to the max. So fuck. But I can't do it because Etrian Odyssey says no. It says you need to come and you need to play me, and that's just how it's gonna be. Damn. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing offline, outside playing Super Smash Brothers. Because I've been playing that a lot, but I've been playing Etrian Odyssey, and it's ruining my life. And now I have to play the sequel, and the trequel, and the quadriquel again? I don't know, man. It sounds rough. But anyway, I just want to let you know that this is a game that I've been playing. If you have a DS, I, of course, will encourage you to check it out. I think that it's a great game. I do think you need to have the patience for dungeon crawlers, building your own map, a very slow start, but overall fun game. Fun video game. Entertains the social and mental disorders that I host. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you liked my rant on Etrian Odyssey. Like the video if you thought it was Nito Burrito. Dislike it. You can't see that shit anyway. And let me know if you've played it. It's published by Atlus. I didn't say that at any point in the video. This is made by Atlus, the same guys who do Persona, Shin Megami Tensei, what have you. Yeah, it's just super well produced, really well made, awesome game. Check it out, or don't. It's very time consuming. It might destroy your life if you get caught up into the play loop. But anyway, bye everybody. Mwah. Mwah. Don't call HR.